everybody, from the Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium here on the campus of Owen County High School in Owenton, Kentucky, where tonight the Owen County Lady Rebels get back to action on their home floor as they welcome in the Lady Demons from Williamstown. Hello, I'm Brian Blair, joined alongside tonight by Lake Baston. As we get you set, we're about 13 minutes away from the start of this game. Williamstown comes in 4-10 on the season. They have dropped their only district game. Owen County on the other side, they come in 6-11 on the year. They are 5-1 in district play. Both these teams entered tonight coming off of a loss, as Owen County dropped one on Saturday over at Anderson County, 53-23. A tough day shooting for the Rebels, the Lady Rebels, as they shot just 1 of 9 from three-point range. Haley Logan, Kylie Steffen each had 7 points. Rachel Howard tossed in 5 in the defeat. For Williamstown, their last outing, they lost to Henry County 47-30. Gracie Crump had 16 points. Jolie Litz had 8 for Williamstown, and it was a tough day shooting for the Lady Demons as well. They were 8 of 41 for the field for 19%, just 4 of 23 from three-point range. On the bright side for Williamstown, they were 10 of 10 from the free throw line. And Lake, when you look at this game, I know you're putting the microphone down there for us to do our interviews, but as you look at this game and you think about these two basketball teams, you have the Lady Rebels who have won 3 in a row, or 3 out of 4, I should say, and are really playing good basketball over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think they definitely got it figured out now with Zoe being out, and they're just having fun and playing good basketball right now.
As I said, they won 3 of their last 4 coming into this. And when you look at this series, and the one thing that I think could be a little bit of a concern tonight for Coach Wesselman is when you look at this series since 1998, Owen County leads this series 40-5. And you hope, and I know Coach Wesselman, I can hear what she would say, to be honest with you. But when you look at Williamstown, it would be easy to say 4-11, this is a game we should win. But I know Coach Wesselman would say, yeah, but you're only 6-11. But how do you keep focused when you're playing in a game that you really feel like going into, you have the advantage?
I think you just stay confident, and I think the more confidence you have, the more shots you're going to make. So.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there's the idea of being confident. There's also the idea of not turning that confidence into cockiness, yes. And I know Coach Wesselman's probably talked to the girls about that as far as coming in. Williamstown, a very young team, a lot of 8th graders on this squad, a lot of freshmen and sophomore on this squad. And so it is going to be one of those situations where they are going to need to be focused tonight as far as this game is concerned. Trying to get some interviews set up. Williamstown is led by Gracie Crump. She leads this team with 21.3 points a game and 14 rebounds. So she's averaging a double-double. Jolie Litz, who I mentioned a second ago, she's averaging 7.4 points a game and 3.5 rebounds. Bradley Wolfsorn is their head coach, and he is in his first season. The 4 wins for Williamstown coming into tonight's game is one better than what they had all last season, as they only won 3 games a season ago. For the Lady Rebels, they're led by Haley Logan, her 14 points a game. She's averaging 3.8 rebounds. Kylie Steffen at 11.8 points a game. And then Rachel Howard, 7.6 points, 7.6 rebounds, as we're going to send it down right now to Zoe Webster, who is with head coach Amy Wesselman.
I'm here with Coach Wesselman. Coach, how do you feel about going into tonight's game after a tough loss from Anderson County this weekend?
That game at Anderson County was a tough one, and the score wouldn't suggest it, but I really thought we did some things right in that game. We took some steps in the right direction. Our girls started doing some of the things that, we've asked them to do. Now, obviously, we made a lot of mistakes. We watched film, worked on some things yesterday, so hopefully we're going to see this transfer today in the game.
What do you expect to see from your team tonight to progress in the season?
Still we're focusing on all those little things. Setting your man up for a screen, cutting hard, staying low, executing our plays, running the floor in transition. That's what we want to see tonight.
Good luck.
Thanks, Owen.
Head coach Amy Wesselman talking to Zoe Webster. Zoe doing a nice job. I'm sure she'd rather be playing basketball than doing interviews, but Zoe doing a nice job on those pregame interviews. As I said, the Lady Rebels have won 3 of their last 4. They are 5-1 in district play, and that's going to be important because their next contest is going to be against the only team that they have lost to this year in 31st district play. That's going to be coming up on Friday night right here in Owenton when they host Gallatin County. And I would like to guess, and I'm sure again it's been discussed, to not look ahead to that game as you're playing this game tonight. Both teams made their way back to their locker rooms. The officials are here, and we are getting you set for basketball. Don't forget, a lot of action coming up later on this week. Thursday night, the Rebels will be in action here at home against Gallatin County. It's a homecoming triple header, and we'll be on the air with the homecoming festivities. I would say probably around 6:30 or so, 6:45. Be checking, and we should be on sometime around that to bring you those homecoming festivities and get you set for the action against Gallatin County. And then, as I said, Friday night we'll be right back in here as the Lady Rebels host Gallatin County as well. As I talked a little bit about the series a moment ago, Owen County leads the series 40-5 overall, and they have won 6 straight. The Lady Demons won 4 straight between 2013 and 2015. The last Williamstown win in the series came on December 3rd of 2015 when Owen County knocked off Williamstown 63-58. And 2 years ago, the two teams didn't play a season ago. Last year, Owen County won it 61-23. Well, we've got a second. We'll go over our corporate sponsors and give them a shout out. Tonight, we'll like to thank these fine folks: Adidas, Ashcraft Realty, Broadlink, Bush Realty, Covenants Group, Call Family Pharmacy, Commonwealth Credit Union, Double D Dumpsters, Double B Dumpsters, Elk Creek Hunt Club, Family Billiards Pool Hall, German American Bank, Graphics for Athletics, the Growing Family McDonald's, H&W Duke Sporting Goods, Kelly Brothers, Me Viejo, North American Stainless, Owen Electric, Perry Logistics, Premier Detail, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Southern States, State Farm of Owenton, and UK Sports Medicine. Also like to take a minute and thank German American Bank for being the sponsor of the 3-Point Challenge this year. German American Bank donates $10 for every Lady Rebels and Running Rebels 3-point basket made at home. And we'd like to give a big thank you to German American Bank and all of our corporate partners in their continued support of Owen County athletics. Williamstown back out on the floor. The officials back out. We're about 4.5 minutes or so away. From the starting lineups. Nice crowd filing in here on a Tuesday night. Appreciate you joining us. It's a little different time tonight. There's no JV tonight. So this game originally scheduled to tip off about 7:30 or so. It was moved up 6:30. So some other action going on around tonight. College basketball. University of Kentucky is taking on South Carolina tonight. If you're a Louisville fan, they have Duke tonight. tonight. I think that game is in Cameron. I believe the game is down in Columbia. As Bradley Woodthorne is making his way over to talk to Zoe Webster about tonight's game. We'll give him a chance to get set up, and we will send it down once again to Zoe Webster.
I'm here with Coach Williamstown. Coach, this is your first year as head coach at Williamstown. How do you feel that the team has progressed throughout the season?
We've definitely made some progress from last year. We only won 3 games last year, so we've already exceeded that, and we're hoping to build on that. But we still have a very young team. After our 2 seniors, we're still really young, so there's a lot of work and a lot of progress still to be made.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Head Coach Bradley Woodthorne talking about his first year, and as he said, they're a very young basketball team, and we talked about their leading scorer being Crump at 21 a game. She is the only one in double figures for this Williamstown team. You got your exercise tonight, running up and down the steps, getting the iPad to work. Apologize for the technical difficulties early. You all right? Need something to drink? Need a Powerade?
I'm good.
2.5 minutes to go. Believe coming up at halftime we're going to have the Owen County Little Dribblers are going to be out here showing off their skills. I don't know if I should say halftime. Maybe it's before the game. I'm not 100% sure. Still waiting on the Lady Rebels to make their way out. Let's talk a little bit about last night's game. And I talked to Malachi Mefford a little bit today, and I know you were in there when he and I were talking, and he said he thought that was one of their biggest wins of the season last night in the win over Grant County here at home.
Oh yeah, it's tough to beat Grant County twice, and they did it there and here. So I think they're all pretty happy about that win last night.
We were kind of talking about it this morning with Ethan Young in the first period class I'm in with him, and we made the comment that it's quite possible that those two teams could eventually meet up again in the 8th region tournament, perhaps. So that is something to look out for.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty interesting game if they played again. I mean, it's already a big rivalry, and playing them 3 times in a year, that's a tough.
I don't remember the year. I know they played a pretty good game in the 8th region tournament. I want to think it was first round in 2015, 2016. I'm not sure, but I know Owen County beat them by 1 point, and I want to say it went to overtime. Somebody can check me on that. We are about set for action here tonight. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer for the national anthem and the starting lineups. All right, your starting lineup's been introduced. First for Williamstown, they're going to start number 5, a sophomore, Carly Dupay. Also starting will be a senior, number 10, Jolie Litz. A sophomore, number 11, Liliana Manriguez. And then an 8th grader, number 15, Maddie Spivey. And a senior, number 23, easy for me to say, Gracie Crump. For Owen County, it's the same starting 5 we've seen most of the season. It's going to be Rachel Howard, Addie Bowling, Kayla Gibson, Haley Logan, and Kylie Steffen. We are about set to go. Officials standing and waiting for the tip. And here we go. It's basketball time at Owenton. And the Lady Demons win the tip and then throw it away immediately. So 4 seconds in, and Williamstown commits the game's first turnover. I would not be surprised to see the Lady Rebels try to get things going down low early on in this game as Williamstown starts out in a zone. There she is, flashing, and the pass went right through her hands and then rolled on the baseline. That's exactly what they were trying to do, as Haley Logan caught it up on the wing and then cut down into the lane. The plan was to get it down to her in the paint, and it was there.
It definitely was there. She was wide open.
I think she thought about scoring. Sometimes when you're thinking about in football, you're thinking about making a touchdown before you catch the pass. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Williamstown. Crump's going to inbound it. And she gets it into Dupay. That's a dangerous pass, but it works. And we're going to get a touch foul on Addie Bowling for the push on Manriguez. That's going to be the first foul on Addie Bowling. So the Lady Demons will inbound underneath their own basket. We're 44 seconds in, no score. Tough pass up top. Crump makes a nice catch. And there's a pass knocked away and stolen by Rachel Howard, and then a jump ball's called. And it will come to Owen County. Thought that was a foul, to be honest with you, the way they were going after the basketball.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that one either.
So Williamstown going to stay in that little 1-2-2 zone. There's Kayla Gibson in the corner with it. Steffen, baseline, great pass. Haley Logan, that was a foul, and she missed the shot. But yes, the plan is to get it down low, and she's going to go to the line as Maddie Spivey commits the foul. Haley Logan cannot crack the scoreboard as both teams looking for their first points of the night. 6:53 to go in the quarter, and the second free throw, that one's short, and the rebound's controlled by Williamstown. Owen County going to put a little pressure on in the backcourt, and it's stolen away. Nice drop-off pass to Steffen, and she will score. Another turnover leads to points, and it's 2-0 Owen County. There's another turnover. This time Haley Logan, same play. Kylie Steffen bucket, and Williamstown's going to call timeout. That was not a replay. It may have looked like it, but that was the same thing twice, and Owen County causes a quick turnover. I don't think Williamstown was looking for the pressure right there.
Yeah, that came definitely out of nowhere. We haven't seen a lot of that from them here either, so.
It's been a lot of this year. It's been the other way around. Owen County's been seeing a lot of pressure, and it's hurt them. I mean, without Zoe in the lineup for this team, they've seen a lot of pressure, but Coach Wesselman turns the tables a little bit here on Williamstown And it gets Owen County 4 quick points. And they're going right back to it. It's a little, well, actually they're going to back out of it now. I thought they were going to do it, but they're going to back out of it and play a little trap pressure as the Williamstown comes to the half-court line. Outside to Crump. Williamstown moving the ball well. And as I said that, it's stolen away, and here comes Kylie Steffen. Haley Logan. Logan puts it up and in, and she is fouled. So another turnover, and this time instead of Logan to Steffen, it was Steffen to Logan.
I think that's going to be something we're going to see a lot tonight.
Free throw good. So she converts the old-fashioned three-point play, and it's 7-0 Owen County. Again, pressure being applied. Williamstown gets across. Here's a three ball on this wing. That is no good by Litz, and the rebound's controlled by Owen County. And they're quickly coming the other way. Logan against Crump, puts it up. No. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and she is fouled. This is going to be Dupay or Crump. And it's going to be on Gracie Crump. That's her first. And the team's third. And Haley Logan is going to have to pay rent if she goes to the free throw line many more times. This is her third trip already in the first not quite 2.5 minutes.
We might even see the bonus this early, too.
Yeah. She connects on both free throws. She now has 5. Lady Rebels lead 9-0. Pressure being applied. Driving to the basket, laying it up, no good is Litz. Rebound controls Rachel Howard. Lady Rebels coming quickly back at you the other way. Here's Steffen. Thought about it, now she'll fire the three, and she knocks it down. Kylie Steffen gives Owen County a 12-0 lead, and that is a 3-point basket sponsored by German American Bank. 12-0 Owen County.
They haven't done a lot of dribbling either. It's just pass over pass.
And it's been they've been able to move the basketball around. What I've noticed here early on is that there's really nobody who looks confident enough to take the shot.
I mean, you're 100% right.
Inbound stolen. Steffen up ahead to Logan. This should be an easy layup, and it is. Haley Logan adding to the total, and it's 14-0. Owen County on top. Pass deflected and stolen. Wash, rinse, repeat. Haley Logan, good. Timeout. Williamstown, it is 16-0. There's not much to say, to be honest with you, as Owen County right now is forcing Williamstown to turn the basketball over, and what they're able to do with it, which is what you're supposed to do, is they're converting those turnovers into points.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hustle from Black either, which I noticed, or dribbling. I think if one of them could just try to get it to the rim and give them a shot. None of them even had a shot because as soon as they get it, they look straight for the pass.
I think, and I don't keep the shooting totals, I think they've attempted 2 shots so far in this one. I know that Dupay has shot it twice. She shot the 3, and then she had the layup down under there, and I believe those are the only 2 shots that they've been able to attempt. Owen County will come out of the huddle with that same starting 5. Inbound comes in to Dupay. She slips, falls. Rachel Howard the rebound. Kylie Steffen shoots, puts it up. No, and I said rebound. That was not a rebound, the steal. Jolie Litz. Number 11. Ball stolen away. I had her down as number 10 for whatever reason. Haley Logan puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, and there's another foul. Thank you. I realize what you just told me, and so I do apologize. Number 10, I've been calling her the wrong name all night, and I don't know why.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Thanks for catching me on that. So Jolie Litz has taken the shots. Here's the second free throw, no good. It's one of those things you get it in your head, and then you can't
get it out.
It out of your head. There's Litz. She drives, puts up a bucket, it goes in. So she breaks the scoring drought, and it's 17-2. Steffen, pretty move as she goes all the way in and lays it up and in. Trapped in the quarter is Manriguez, and it's knocked out of bounds, or do we have a foul? No, it's actually out of bounds to Owen County.
I think it literally just slipped out of her hands.
Hannah Mason checks into the game for the first time tonight. She is the first sub of the night. Also checking into the game is
Lila Wilson.
Lila Wilson. Howard on this in the corner. Here's a shot on the way and good. A three-pointer by Rachel Howard. Her first points of the night, and it's a German American Bank three-point play. And there's going to be a reach foul. I think they're going to get Lila Wilson on the foul. That is going to be her first and the team's second. 22-2, Lady Rebels lead it. And I have a feeling here pretty soon this game is Coach Wesselman's going to test my Lady Rebel roster to make sure I have everybody down. Here's a deep three by Crump, no good. Rebound comes down to Logan. She is pushing it, drops off a pass, trying to get it to Howard, but Crump there to knock it out of bounds. Good hustle by the Lady Demon to get back and keep that from being an easy bucket. 3:01 to go in the quarter. Inbound, Mason, three on the way, got it, actually a two. Her foot was on the line, so a good call by the official. But Hannah Mason on the board, and here's a steal by Rachel Howard. She drops it off to Addie Bowling. She'll fire up a triple, no good. Ball knocked around and controlled by Wilson, and she almost stepped out of bounds and somehow got it back into Mason. Now Addie Bowling with it. Oh, nice look down low. Kick out. Mason, little short jumper. Won't go. Rebound Rachel Howard. She puts it up. No. Put back up and in this time by Haley Logan. 26-2. Lady Rebels on top. Across the timeline to Litz. She's going to work it against Howard. No good. And the rebound controlled by the Lady Rebels. Here comes Mason, left-hand dribble, puts it up off the window, no good. A little bit of a bump, but no call. Minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Here's Crump. She'll take that deep three. That one's no good, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Owen County. Abigail Dempsey checks in for the Lady Rebels. Coming back into the game is Kylie Steffen. 26-2 your score, minute and 38 to go in the quarter. Mason, good look to Stephan at the free throw line in the corner to Dempsey. She pumps. Now the Rebels are going to reset it. Mason in the lane. Whoa. Stephan tried to put it up, can't, gets it back, puts it up, no good. Rebound Williamstown. Jolie Litz drives hard. Crump, she's not afraid to shoot. And that one rolled around and did not go in. Apparently the bank's closed.
It is a little late.
It is.
Actually, it's only like 6:50. I'm used to these games being a little later.
But even the drive-through is closed at 6. Wilson in the corner. Dempsey fires the triple. Nope. Rebound, Lila Wilson. It's knocked out of bounds, and it stays right here. Good play right there by Lila Wilson. She's not afraid to get in there and scrap.
Yeah, she's a pretty aggressive player, as we've seen.
Wilson gets the inbound to Mason. Kicks it. Three-pointer. Kylie Stephan bullseye. Her second three of the game, and it's another German-American Bank three-point basket. German-American donates $10 for every Rebels and Lady Rebels three-point baskets during home games. They already owe $30 tonight, and we get a foul. I think that's going to be on Abigail Dempsey. Her first, team's third, 14.3 seconds left in the first quarter, 29-2. Inbound, fortunately comes to Crump with 11 seconds. Looks, there's Litz. Down low to Crump, she's going to make a move. Nice little hook shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Williamstown. They will not get up a shot. As Lila Wilson got in there to knock it away. Nice play there to keep Williamstown from getting a late basket. We are 8 minutes in, and Owen County leads it 29-2. Total domination there in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a very entertaining game.
So here's my question of the night for you as we watch the cheerleaders. Would you let someone hold you up in midair like that? I guess it would depend on who it is.
Yeah. Most people I think I would trust to do that.
Okay.
I don't know about that long.
I was going to say, that was pretty impressive. The three girls on the bottom of the pyramid had to hold up their teammate for quite a while.
I mean, I'm a pretty big guy though, so I can't imagine my buddies holding me up that long.
Here's Jolie Litz out front with the long three. It's no good. The rebound, and the Lady Rebels are coming at you quickly. Kylie Stephan all the way, scoops it up, no good. Here's a shot off the window from Addie Bowling. That's good. That's her first basket of the night, and it's 31-2. We are getting close to, and will here in a minute, the running clock territory. Here's Rachel Howard, drops off to Haley Logan. If you've seen it once, you've seen it a bunch tonight. There's a layup. Haley Logan after a steal. 33-2. And Logan tried to reach in and take it away and gets called for the little ticky-tack foul.
Yeah, I don't know how it would be roughing a game like this. Just because I don't know if you're going to try to make it as fair as you can or.
That is a great point. And, I don't know that I've ever really thought about it, to be honest with you. It's 33-2. And I'm not.
Do they call more black fouls or white fouls?
Well, I was just going to say, do you try not to call any fouls at all? Because it's no offense, it's over as far as who's going to win. So, do you want to get out of here as quick as you can without anybody getting hurt? Here's Bowling, 3, no good. Rebound at Rachel Howard. She got bumped, and she might have come down and stepped on someone's foot there. I'm not sure, but she missed it. And she's feeling it a little bit right now, but out there gutting it out. And here's a steal, a turnover, and Haley Logan lays it up and in. And we are going to get a timeout, 35-2.
Also, as Coach Wesselman, do you keep your starters in or do you start to sub kids out?
A good buddy of mine who I do some games with in Northern Kentucky, we have always kind of had the assumption that you play the first half with your starters. And then after the first half, you empty the bench. Now, I don't know because I think, and we're going to find out here in a minute, 35, I think, or 36, and you get into running clock territory. And I would expect to see the pressure backed off here as far as the full court pressure is concerned. But once you get to that running clock, I don't know. Obviously you're dealing with Zoe Webster being hurt.
Yeah, you want to keep everyone healthy too.
Absolutely. Because you got a big one coming up on Friday. And you don't want to obviously play – you don't want to see a member of the opposition get hurt either. Look, Owen County's had some rough games this year. These girls know what it's like to be on the other end of a loss, a big loss, a couple times this season. So they know what it feels like. Maybe not quite this big, but they know.
Yep. Another thing is when you only have 3 players on your bench, we have like 2 of their teams on our bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is
nice pass down low to Spivey. She can't connect, and the Lady Rebels come out quickly. Nice look. Haley Logan, the fake, the drive, and she stumbles and hits her head, I think, on the shin or the thigh or the elbow. A body part, I lamed them all. She hit the other player. Let's just say it that way. She's all right.
Yeah, she's tough.
I am not a doctor. I've never played one on TV, and I never will.
I thought she was going to take that.
And we're going to get a foul away from the ball. Kylie Steffen's going to get called for that one. Her first, team's third of the quarter. 35-2 as Lila Wilson gets back in. Also checking in for the first time is Audrey Hammond. She's an 8th grader. When you look down this roster, there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8th graders on this roster for Williamstown. They are young. Crump to Litz. Nice little fake to get in the lane. Throws it up and draws the foul.
I don't know about that one. Everyone's hands were straight up.
There was some contact. Who'd they get?
I didn't see that.
They got Addie Bowling. That's her second. Jasmine Tidd gets up off the bench to check in for Owen County as Jolie Litz at the free throw line can't connect. So Addie Bowling checks out. Jasmine Tidd checks in for her first action tonight. Second free throw good. Jolie Litz. She has all 3 of the Williamstown points. Here's a 3. Haley Logan, no good. Rebound, Lila Wilson, back to Logan. Drops it off to Tidd, back up top. It goes to Mason. And the Lady Rebels are going to run some offense. Tidd on the baseline. Back out. Tidd. Ball kicked out of bounds by Crump. Trying to get it to Kayla Gibson. And Crump kicked it out of bounds. That is something you don't see very often. A little girl over on the Williamstown side wearing a John Ross Bengals jersey. Holy cow. One of the biggest busts in Bengals draft history. That guy could run really fast. He just couldn't catch. I'm not sure I've ever seen a John Ross jersey.
I don't think I have either.
I wonder if she knows who he is.
That's also doubtful.
John Ross from the University of Washington. You can tell it's 35-3. We're talking about John Ross. Here's a layup, no good, and that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Owen County. Don't tell Haley Logan it's 35-3. I mean, she's playing like it's 4-3.
Yeah, she couldn't care less.
Oh, absolutely, and you love that in a player. Inbound, Mason. Thought about it maybe for about a half a second and was like, wait a minute. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the first half. Gibson. Up top to Wilson. Lady Rebels obviously in no hurry. And how about Jolie Litz just reaching in there and pickpocketing? And here comes Crump the other way for Williamstown. Over to Litz, three-pointer airborne. No good, rebound Jasmine Tidd, and she traveled. Rachel Howard is okay, she's back up, and she's gonna come in and replace Haley Logan. And coming in for Williamstown is gonna be Macy Spivey. She is the twin sister of number 15, Maddie Spivey. They are both 8th graders. Litz inbounds to Crump. Thought Crump was going to give it right back to her. Instead, she goes baseline, misses, gets her own rebound, and scores. Gracie Crump with a nice take. Got her own rebound and put it back in, 35-5. 3:18 to go first half, and another turnover. This time, Kayla Gibson drug her pivot foot. And those are one of the things, or some of the things, that you don't want to see in a game like this are those careless mistakes. As Emily Cornett comes in tonight for the first time, and Lady Rebels only have one starter out there right now, and it's Rachel Howard. Litz to Crump, double team comes, she gets rid of it. It goes through the hands of of Hammond and out of bounds.
You know, another player that doesn't stop is Aldo. He is still letting them know about it. Even though the score is 35-5.
Aldo needs his own sponsor. He gets a mention every night.
Yeah, I agree. Someone needs to give Aldo something.
Good look down low to Rachel Howard, and it's out of bounds. It's going back to Williamstown. Don't know if his brother AJ's listening tonight.
AJ's here.
He is?
Yeah, he's over there.
I did not see him. He was listening last night.
Did he tell you?
He did, actually. Actually, he didn't. Miss Dorton told me that he said he was watching us last night. And I will tell you this. I call it Twitter. It's actually called X. But you and I got a shout-out today on X from Brax Ward. So, hey, that's my first ever mention on Twitter.
We deserve it.
Yeah. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Owen County. Dempsey will let a three-pointer go. Nope. Rebound, Rachel Howard. She's another one who doesn't care what the score is.
They're also seniors. I think that has a little bit to do with it, too.
But it's good to have a senior out there right now with all these young players.
Just to keep them all in the in the zone, I guess.
Absolutely, and to show them what it takes. Hannah Mason with the basketball. Drops it for Howard. Back to Dempsey. She's going to try again. No good. And she gets her own rebound. One more time. Got it. Abigail Dempsey with her first basket, 37-5, a minute and a half to go in the half. Coming up, we got some little dribblers, and I think we're going to have our world famous, at least in Owen County, halftime challenge. Dempsey, I thought she was going to pull that again.
She didn't have any space either at all.
No. Approaching 1 minute to go in the half. Here's Howard. Back out. Lila Wilson. Foot was on the line. Doesn't matter. It doesn't go. But Howard the rebound. Dempsey does fire again. No good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Rachel Howard. And then a foul.
Over the back.
Nope, it's a jump ball. We're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go to Williamstown. 52 seconds.
That one is interesting. There's a whole lot of elbows, really. I was not expecting it to be a jump ball.
51 seconds to go. It's 37-5. Oh, out of bounds. Now that is Carly Dupay. I will finally call her the right name tonight, as she, unfortunately for her, her name gets called because of a turnover. But she steps out of bounds, and the Lady Rebels come back with it. 40 seconds left, first half. A 32-point lead. Pass in the paint to Cornett, to Howard. Back out. Dempsey's going to try another one. She knocks down the three-point basket. Abigail Dempsey with the German-American Bank three-point basket.
Where did Brack say that at?
I was on a tweet about 9:30 this morning.
Did he post it?
He did. It was on he posted it, said he had to get home and watch OCHS at OCHS Live to watch me and you. 7 seconds to go in the half. Lady Rebels, I'm not sure they know. Dempsey knows. She'll fire a three, no good, and that'll end the first half. We have played 2 quarters of basketball here in Owenton, and the Lady Rebels lead it 40-5 at halftime. That is it. We're famous.
I'll take it.
So Lady Rebels are going to stay out here for halftime for a couple of minutes, because you are going to get the opportunity right now to watch the Owen County Little Dribblers. As they're getting ready, we'll give you some scores from around the country from college basketball. Big East, Butler leads Georgetown 33-23. In Columbia, just about 3 minutes into that game, Kentucky leads South Carolina 4-0. UConn leads Marquette, the number 8 Huskies. They lead Marquette 5-2. And then a pretty good contest tonight in Oklahoma. Texas taking on the 11th ranked Sooners. Texas coming off a big win over the weekend, and they lead Oklahoma, who's ranked 11th, as I said, 5-0. It's really not been a good year for college basketball teams to be ranked, as a lot of those top 10 teams have gone down more than once. Number 16, Dayton leads LaSalle 32-19, and Louisville leads Duke 8-6. Wisconsin at Minnesota tonight, playing up at the barn in Minnesota 6-2. The Badgers ranked 13th in the country. Ohio State, Nebraska, Big Ten action. Buckeyes on top early. Pitt playing Georgia Tech. They lead 6-5 early on. And then coming up later tonight, number 17 Creighton takes on Xavier. And number 2 Purdue battles Michigan. Game of the night perhaps will be out west in Provo, Utah, as number 4 Houston takes on the 21st ranked BYU Cougars. I'm going to be quiet for a minute and let you watch the little dribblers. Give a shout out real quick to my little niece out there, Mallory Craigmile, if you're watching on TV. First row all the way on the left. Right in front of Haley Logan. Get out of the way, Haley. All right, so a good job by the Owen County Little Dribblers. It's the future of Owen County basketball. Right out there. Taking a look at first half scoring. First of all, for Williamstown, Jolie Litz with 3. Gracie Crump with 2. For Owen County, they were led in that first half by Haley Logan. She had 16 points in the first half. Kylie Steffen finished the first half with 12. Abigail Dempsey with 5. Addie Bowling had 2. Rachel Howard with 3. And Hannah Mason off the bench had 2 for Owen County. Lila Wilson played and did not score there in the first half. But it was a game, and I think what you want to do, like when you're in a game like this and you know you're the better team, is you want to come out and not allow Williamstown any confidence. And the Lady Rebels did that early and often in the first quarter.
Yeah, they did something.
Yeah, they started that press, and Williamstown didn't look like they were really prepared for that. It caused a lot of turnovers. Of the 40 points, too. Yeah, absolutely. And of those 40 points, I don't have track of it, but I'm sure 20 to 25 of them have been in the paint. I mean, they got a lot of layups early on off of steals. And for Williamstown, not able to get anything going. They got a couple of decent looks they weren't able to convert on, and they only have 2 field goals, one by Crump and one by Litz. Take a second once again to run down and thank our corporate sponsors tonight. Adidas, Ashcraft Realty, as Aldo going to put on a little shooting clinic down there. Adidas, Ashcraft Realty, Broadlink, Bush Realty, Covenants Group, Call Family Pharmacy, Commonwealth Credit Union, Double D Dumpsters. I don't know why I say Double D. And I apologize, it's Double B Dumpsters. So Double B Dumpsters, Elk Creek Hunt Club, Family Billiards Pool Hall, German American Bank, Graphics for Athletics, Growing Family McDonald's, H&W Duke Sporting Goods, Kelly Brothers, Me Viejo, North American Stainless, Owen Electric, Perry Logistics, Premier Detail, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Southern States, State Farm of Owenton, and UK Sports Medicine. Thank you very much once again for your continued support of Owen County Athletics. Big games coming up Thursday and Friday. Thursday night, the Rebels will be here at Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium taking on Gallatin County. It will be homecoming, so a big night here, triple header getting started. We should be on the air, I would say, sometime around 6:30, 6:45 Thursday evening. And then Friday night, the Lady Rebels back in town as they will be taking on Gallatin County as well. And they're big games this weekend. I saw that. And if you didn't see that, Aldo just nailed one. And what I'm more surprised than he made it is that he didn't, go nuts about making it.
I think his confidence has went up. His shots.
Oh, he called bank and went in.
His shot is every bit of broken, but it goes in.
It does. But you talk about Owen County boys had a tough loss over there. Honestly, and I told somebody this today over at Gallatin County, the Rebels didn't play terrible basketball that night. Gallatin County shot the lights out of the gym, and Owen County only lost by 2. So that could be a really good game coming back here. And for the girls Friday night, the only team to beat Owen County this year in the district is Gallatin County. So a couple of big revenge games, if you want to look at them that way, Thursday and Friday for the boys and the girls.
Yeah, they're probably excited about those games, I'd say.
I would say.
Just knowing them also, the girls. I think Aldo needs his own reality TV show.
What would you call it?
Instead of like Elmo's World, Aldo's World?
They could sell a talking Aldo doll. Actually, they probably couldn't. I don't, never mind. Forget that.
Teamwork makes the dream work. It's the only thing it can say.
That's what it would say. You're right. You pull the string in its belly. Teamwork makes the dream work. That would be awesome.
Just Aldo.
It's the talking Aldo doll. Be some awesome commercials.
It'd be a very entertaining show.
It would. I think it would. Fortunately, we're about 45 seconds or so away from the start of the second half. Oh. And neither team's come back out yet, so.
I think he made all of his shots for the day.
He did. He's done. He reached his quota. Here comes Williamstown. No, it's 40-5. So I'm digging deep here for stuff to talk about. But I see some of the Williamstown players have Stanleys. They bring their own Stanleys out. Well, yesterday I stopped in for a couple minutes and watched the girls practice, and there were a ton of Stanleys sitting on the scorer's table down there. And Coach Wesselman said that they have been banned from the sidelines, although I do see some down there now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I do. I see them. So maybe the ban was lifted, but she said that a lot of times they get spilled.
You know, that might be the coaches. I could see Christina having one.
Well, let's see. Well, I was told yesterday that the Stanleys were banned.
Oh, no.
Nope, Callie has one.
Down. Maybe it hasn't been enforced yet.
I guess not. Maybe, Coach, when you're up 40-5, you can do whatever you want.
You can drink out of whatever you want.
You can. Do you own a Stanley?
No.
I don't either.
Did you see some lady got pulled over and she got arrested because she had stolen tons of Stanleys. I'm going to show you the picture.
All right, I believe you.
They're all sitting on the cop car, and there's enough. It's covering the whole front of the cop car. Like, you can't see the cop car. That's what the Stanleys is.
Here's Kylie Steffen for 3 as we're back to action. Haley Logan gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. I bought a cup, and I will not say where, but I bought a cup with OC on the side, and I got it on discount. It's a nice cup, but it was not the 50 or 60 bucks that those things were. Mine was $8, and it keeps my coffee hot and my water cold. Here's a bucket laid up and in by Carly Dupay. Folks, it is 42-7, and we're talking about Stanley's. A minute in, I never thought in my broadcasting career we would talk about a cup. 42-7. Here's Addie bowling. I think there's a lot of people who are like, you know what? We can see the game, but we're going to turn it down now.
Yeah? Oh, here it is.
Kick out Kylie Steffen. Three-pointer on the way. Got it. Kylie Steffen, her third three-pointer of the game. It's a German-American Bank three-point shot. Wow. The lady had a lot of time on her hands. I mean, I'm talking, folks, in the trunk of her car.
It's loaded to the...
It is. I hear those things
top.
have a good resale value.
I also heard they have lead in them. And they grow mold really bad or something like that.
I don't know.
I just couldn't see myself carrying around a cup that's as heavy as me.
Nah. You could hurt someone with those things.
Or get arthritis.
Haley Gibson gets her own rebound and misses. Ball is loose on the floor, and that's going to be, is that a foul? Yeah, I think it is. Haley Logan and ties up Dupay, and that's a foul.
You know, they did put the starters back in.
They did, and I
noticed that. Maybe she'll let them play the first quarter.
Well, the clock is running, so we are at a running clock now. It is 45-7. Pass too high and into the hands of Kylie Steffen. Nice pass to Haley Logan, a basket. It's her 18th point of the night. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Williamstown.
You know, I think they move the ball pretty well. They just can't. They don't have anyone to score.
Down low. Ball knocked away and blocked, and that's a jump ball. Rachel Howard looked at the official like, no way you're calling a foul, and he did not. He called the jump ball. So good play as Rachel Howard gets the block. Ball knocked away in the corner, out of bounds, and it stays with Williamstown as Rachel Howard knocked it out of bounds. Clock moving, 3:55 to go. Third quarter, Lady Rebels up 47-7. A game they've been in control of since the early minutes. Jolie Litz.
I just looked into the stands, and people are playing solitaire on their phone.
I'm a Royal Match guy. I like the Royal Match game on my phone.
I don't know if I know what that is.
It's pretty good. It's addictive.
Most games are.
They are. 47-7. Litz looking to inbound. Does, and a foul. Haley Logan came over the top of Maddie Spivey to commit the foul. That's her third. Clock moving, under 3 minutes to go. Litz to inbound again. In the corner, tough pass. Rachel Howard knocks it away and out of bounds.
You know, we might going to the fourth quarter from this right here.
Maddie Spivey going to step in and take it out of bounds this time. Better get it in, does, to Litz. In the corner, Spivey, tough catch. Back up top to Litz. Litz driving, throws one up, and it doesn't go, but she's fouled. I think they get Addie Bowling. Going to be the third foul on Bowling, and it's going to put Litz back at the free throw line for 2. She is 1 of 2 on the night. The only 2 free throws that Williamstown has taken on the night, and she is now 2 for 3. 47-8. The clock will stop on free throws, apparently. And the second is good. Litz now with 5, and it's 47-9. Howard, baseline, stops, no, she left it short, fights for the rebound. Hannah Mason comes down with it, and the Lady Rebels will reset. Steffen looking down low.
Haley wanted it.
She did, and this time she gets it, double teamed, back up to Steffen. 3 ball on the way, no good, and it's out of bounds. It will go to Williamstown. She did want it, and it was a good idea to not get it to her there the first time, and the second time it was a good kick out. Steffen just couldn't convert.
They were doing a little Brax stuff there.
Yeah.
Double teaming.
Approaching 1 minute to go. Litz drops it off the crump. It's knocked away. Haley Logan will go down all the way, lay it up and in. She now has 20. 49-9. 53 seconds. Haley Logan has made 1 jump shot tonight, but I think the other of her points, besides the free throws, is Litz goes hard to the basket.
Yeah, so that could be an offensive.
Yeah. But I think Haley Logan, of her 20 points tonight, she has 4 free throws. I'd say almost every one of them have come within about 2 feet from the basket. There's Lila Wilson with the basketball, top of the circle. Over to Mason, and a ball knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will go or stay with Owen County, and 7 seconds clock running. Abigail Dempsey's going to let this fly. At the buzzer, short, and that'll be the end of the quarter. We played 3 here in Owenton. Lady Rebels lead it 49-9.
It's been a pretty fast game, though. You know, this last quarter I might go join the student section.
If you
See
want
if I can get them riled up.
If you want to go, I will say nothing. I'll handle it.
But then no one's on their feet. I feel obligated.
UK, you're watching the UK game along with us. You've got it on. The Wildcats up 21-16 over South Carolina tonight. Texas beating Oklahoma 16-9 early. And Duke up 24-18 on Louisville. (49-9). We get set for the fourth quarter. It's just me. Lake's going down to try to get the student section fired up a little bit. It's been what you want, I think, if you're Coach Wesselman. You've come out here tonight. You've dominated. You got to work on your press a little bit. The game's never been in doubt. Everybody looks like of your starting 5 is going to get out of here healthy. And now you can set your sights on Gallatin County Friday night. So no starters on the floor. for the Lady Rebels as Hannah Mason has the basketball. Dempsey not afraid to fire tonight, does, misses, rebound loose, controlled by Williamstown. Here's a deep three by Gracie Crump, no good, and Hannah Mason tracks down the rebound. That was from long range, and it hit the front of the rim. Crump came in averaging about 21 a game. She has 2. And there's a foul on Litz as she just trips up Dempsey. And for Jolie Litz, that's her first and the team's first. Here in the fourth. 7 minutes to go. Inbound to Dempsey, down low to Tidd. Tidd going to work, puts it up and in. Nice move, Jasmine Tidd. Her first points of the night, and it's 51-9. Some pressure, and as one of my favorite broadcasters would say, basketball-wise, Bill Raftery. Little nickel dimer. Oh, we got some company up here now. David Smith joins me. How you doing? Good. I think he's got you turned down here. There we go.
I'm live now.
You are live. Three-pointer, Crump, got it. That's her first of the night. It's Williamstown's first 3, and it's 51-12. It's been a good night if you're a Lady Rebel fan.
Yeah, they're kind of beating the brakes off of them tonight.
Tidd, turn, spinning hook shot, got it.
Right over top of her. She's bigger than her, too.
Jasmine Tidd with a nice move down low. I said just a second ago, I think it's the kind of night, though, if you're Coach Wesselman, you like, because everybody's going to be healthy. You got the win. It was never really in doubt. And now you get your sights set on Gallatin County on Friday as there's a deep 3 missed.
Yep.
Nice move. Hannah Mason.
To the rim. Gets fouled.
She got mugged. And it's good to get these players, some of these younger players in there to get the varsity experience.
Yeah, I got to coach them up. We got to have that.
Hannah Mason, 2 points on the night. First free throw, no good.
She's going to make this one.
All right. Second one airborne, and
it's in.
Nostradamus over here called it. She now has 3. Clock going again, 5:12 left in the game.
54-12, Lady Rebels.
Litz, she thought about it. Crump. Back to Litz.
Back to Crump.
Down low, and how about Lila Mason just reaching in there and taking it away from Audrey Hammond.
Possession arrow, Lady Rebels.
Lucy Hardesty gets into the game for Owen County, checking in for Williamstown. That is Macy Spivey. She got a little playing time early.
Yep. She's fast.
4:19 to go. Dempsey thought about it. She's not been shy about shooting the basketball tonight. That's Cornett. Hardesty. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Williamstown.
That one might have been a little forced.
She's had a couple good JV games here lately. Here's a deep 3, and that one's good by Jolie Litz. She now has 8.
It's her second 3 of the night, isn't it?
Yes, it is. No, it's her first. She had 3 points in the first half, and then that was her first 3.
I got you.
So I said this last night, and I said it where I didn't think Grant County had a 3 last night. They did have one really late. Tit again going up strong, no good. Rebound.
Gets her own
Gets
rebound.
herself.
Out to Dempsey.
Dempsey lets it go and scores. Abigail Dempsey now with 7.
She's confident in that shot.
3 minutes, approaching 3 minutes. Here's
another one.
Deep 3, and the bank's open that time. That's her second 3 of the night.
Timeout, Williamstown.
Lady Demons take a timeout, 56-18.
2:54 left in the game.
Thinking about our player of the game tonight, it's got to be Haley Logan, the way she's played.
Has she broke her 1,000 mark?
How many did she need coming in?
I want to say 15.
Well, I've got her with 20.
Well, then maybe she had 15 left after the half. Somebody said something about 15.
It's good to get her going again after the injury earlier in the year, and I know Coach Wesselman said that try to get her back in game shape, but she looked good tonight, and I would think, and if I would think if you ask her, she'd say she's back to where she was when the season started.
Yes, sir.
Lady Rebel basketball, 2:54 to go. Addison Kincaid in there.
Down to Hardesty, back out.
Here's a shot on the way. That will not
won't
go. It took the tour, but she could not get the members bounce as Cornett misses, and the rebound's controlled by Williamstown, and there's a foul. No. I guess Owen County knocked it out of bounds.
I think that was a bad call. I think she dribbled it out of bounds.
Blitz out of the game for Grant County. Williamstown. It's been the tour of Grant County. You had the team from Dry Ridge in here last night and the team from Williamstown in here tonight. Homecoming Thursday as the boys take on Gallatin. The boys go to Trimble Friday, and the girls will be here Friday taking on Gallatin. So
the boys swept old Grant County. Their place and here.
I said something to Lake at halftime of this game. The ball knocked out of bounds, and it stays right here. You know, that's one of those games. You look at district tournaments coming up, regional tournament. That's one of those games I could see playing again before.
Before it's all said and done.
Yep, possibly in the regional tournament.
They got a good team.
Lexi Moran into the game. I think if I look over there, everybody's played.
Everybody's been in.
Except Aldo.
Aldo's not coming in.
Ball knocked away and controlled by Owen County. 48 seconds. Kincaid thought about it. She drives, scores.
She's got the bucket. 40 left. 40 seconds left. Up by 40. 58-18.
Lady Rebels still playing hard defensively. Lucy Hardesty gets called for the foul. And if the official takes his time walking over to the scores table, this might do it.
Which he's going to.
Well, they're going to inbound. 10 seconds. Maybe. Inbound knocked out of bounds by Hardesty, and that's going to do it.
58-18.
Rebels win it. 58-18. A dominating performance tonight from your Owen County Lady Rebels. Haley Logan's going to be our Broadlink player of the game. We're going to try to get her over here to talk to Zoe Webster. But a dominant performance tonight from the get-go.
No doubt from the start.
You like those every now and then. We'll go over the scoring totals here in just a couple of minutes.
Allie Kincaid with 2. Anna Mason with 3. Jasmine Tidd with 4. Abigail Dempsey with 7. Kaylee Stebbin with 15. Rachel Howard with 3. And with 22, Lily Logan.
Zoe Webster making her way over. Get that turned up for her here. And we'll send it down to well, we're getting her set up. I'm going to run down the scoring totals here real quick because we're getting this set up for Owen County. Just starting at the top, Hannah Mason with 3 points. Rachel Howard had 3. Addie Bowling with 2. Haley Logan, as we said, I had her with 20. Kaylee Gibson with 2. Addison Kincaid with 2. Abigail Dempsey with 7. Jasmine Tidd with 4. And Kylie Steffen with 15. For Williamstown, Carly Dupay had 2. Jolie Litz had 11. And Gracie Crump had 3. Lady Rebels win it. They're going to improve to 7-11 on the season. Williamstown's going to fall to 4-10. Let's send it down to Zoe Webster.
Ready? I'm here with Haley Logan, that was named tonight's Broadlink Player of the Game with a game high of 22 points. Congratulations. How do you feel about tonight's performance, and how do you think that your team did coming off of a tough loss from Anderson County this weekend?
Saturday's game was tough. I thought in warm-ups we did pretty good, and we had a lot of confidence, and I think as a team we came back and did it together.
Thank you. Congrats.
Lady Rebels win at 58-18. They improved to 7-11 on the season. As I said, Williamstown falls to 4-11. That's going to do it for us tonight. We're going to be back here Thursday night. It's homecoming, as I said, against Gallatin County. And then on Friday night, the girls will be in action Friday night against Gallatin County as well. That's going to do it for us tonight. We're going to say for Lake Baston, I'm Brian